Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak about the challenges and opportunities of the European climate change policy. I welcome very much the initiative Covenant for Energy as a Common Good. The financial and economic crisis is not helping us pushing for ambitious climate targets. Even though more action is needed to curb global greenhouse gas emissions, we are facing a standstill in the international negotiations. Durban might be just another small step on the long path towards a new climate deal and a low-carbon economy. The agenda for Durban is full of problems to be solved. The future of the Kyoto Protocol is at stake. We need to address the so-called gigaton gap in the pledges to achieve the 2-degree target. The financial and technological support to mitigate and adapt to climate change needs to be arranged. While global leaders are struggling about the way out of the crisis, the civil society keeps the momentum for environmental and climate protection. A lot of NGOs and civil society organizations are pushing for more ambitious targets on the European and the national level. They try to influence the policy-making process at various stages, from early consultations with the European Commission until decision-making in the European Parliament and the Council. Latest events in Italy and Germany have demonstrated clearly that the citizen can influence their national governments. The anti-nuclear movement has a long tradition in Germany, and I was part of it, and finally succeeded to enforce a nuclear phase-out in 10 years, which leads to major investment in renewable energies and a more sustainable use of energy. The Italian people voted against the installation of new nuclear power plants and for water to be kept as a common good and not as a market commodity. The access to water and energy is crucial for the European citizens. Today, more than ever, the energy policy is on the top of the European agenda. Fossil fuels are an ending source, and the public does not accept the use of nuclear energy in many countries. Therefore, it's time for a new approach. We need a clean, sustainable, diverse energy supply in the next decades. In February, we hold an alternative energy summit in the European Parliament, where we presented a clear message to the European leaders. In this context, Jeremy Rifkin presented his vision of a third industrial revolution with a 5-pillar strategy for the EU. Beyond the maximum use of renewable energies, it includes the idea that the buildings and the transport sector need to be CO2-free and offer capabilities to store electricity at the same time. The development of energy networks, storage options for renewable energy and smart grids can ensure that the citizen in Europe will be both producers and consumers of energy. This will lead to a democratization and decentralization of our energy supply. This vision goes hand in hand with the roadmap for a low-carbon Europe in 2050 and the need to decarbonize the electricity sector and reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 80 till 95%. Recent studies have showed once more that ambitious targets will lead to major benefits, such as the creation of up to 6 million additional jobs, increasing the European growth rate and competitiveness, reduce air pollution and boost investment and thus innovation in the field of low-carbon technologies. I wish your conference all success and look forward to a close cooperation between the European Parliament and all of your activities. Goodbye, see you in the struggle for a better future in this wonderful Europe.